Hello, everyone. Happy Hump Day! Welcome to the calming jazz of the middle of the week, where today I feel like a lot of us must feel like utter potatoes. And potatoes deserve to have a more relaxing day. For me, it was bright and sunny this morning, followed by really, really rigorous back-to-back dreadful meetings to the point where I took a nice walk out with Jam's dog, Miss Talia, and got some ice cream, but our long-deserved walk for Miss Talia unfortunately was cut short as it looked like it was about to storm. So just an hour or two ago, it started absolutely pouring down. Thunder, rain, all of the works. And it still is. It's really gloomy out. And I thought the jazz ambiance could really, make it more want to call it bearable. More calming, more serene. Something that's more romantic. I feel like in the right contexts, music really changes the tone of things. One could say a thunderous night of gloom could be something right out of a horror film. But once you add some jazz, some nice mood lighting, a warm glow from my model, iridescent, warm sunlight, it's kind of feeling more noir. May you put the jazz in the server? Of course I can! Now, this is a YouTube video, and keep in mind, I've been really trying to overhaul a lot of my OBS settings and other things now that Stream Elements is no longer going to be with us. Well, you know, allegedly. If you guys aren't in on the know, Stream Elements is desperately looking for an investor. They did try doing crowdfunding. They raised quite a lot of money to keep staying on. But the thing is, the corruption lies much deeper. The problems lie much deeper inside the actual company. For example, their management and finances. Now, we don't have the whole itemized bill, but according from rumors and sources on the line, it looks like management is solely responsible in terms of like where that money that's being fundraised goes. It is expensive to keep something like a platform that millions of people use. But I think a lot of it went to the wrong features and not to the right spots that investors would feel comfortable continuing to put their investments in. But that was a little long-winded tangent to say that my music may actually end up changing to Spotify or to YouTube, not quite sure. I personally love having these curated playlists that people put up on their YouTube channels. So a big shout out to Sepia Lounge. This is actually a new one that I just found. I liked the cat picture because it's it is a cat laying down on a red velvety bed with a cigarette in hand with beautiful mood lighting. It's Stay a While, a vintage noir jazz for relaxation and quiet hours. So I'll be dropping this into the Musica chat. Did we even have a Musica chat? I feel like we did. Maybe not. I'll just put it in general then. Some jazz to listen to, and I'll give a little heart. Honestly, I love all genres of music. Arguably, the one that I least like is country. I don't know if you guys are also with me on that. But I personally don't like country music, not because of like what it stands for. I honestly think it has great morals. I think it has a great community as well. They even have line dancing, right? And like, why wouldn't I like country music if it has such wonderful dancing? I think their line dances are super cool too. It's just like, I don't think I like the way it scratches my brain. Like the accents or the specific like combination of instruments maybe. I guess it's just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Even though I live here in America. Yes, I'm working with StreamerBot right now, and I'm taking it out for a test drive. I haven't set up all the doohickeys yet. I'm still trying to get the commands working, which the normal ones are really not that hard to set up, but I've been wanting to modify what the commands look like and see if I can put my little spin on it. But not only that, I'm trying to make actual integrated experiences for you. I'll spoil something for you guys. I know I've been mentioning I wanted to do some type of login streak that is gamified for you all. I would love to do that. That's still in the works. But I now also wanted to do something really cool for clippies. So if you guys ever get a clip or a moment on stream, it will have a pop-up that comes up to like the right-hand corner right now, where it will show who is the person who clipped it, a little brief overview of it, but it will be silent. It just kind of has more of a themed aesthetic. It gives me a little warning, and I think it's really cool, really cute. And I just want to do more things like that that makes it more interactive. And I'd also like it to actually go to Discord. You know what I mean? I just want everything to be connected. Right now, I do a lot of things, but maybe some of you guys like to hang out in Discord rather than come to the streams. I'd rather you guys be there for everything without having to sacrifice weaving through all of these social platforms. You know what I mean? But let me say hello to all of my lovely mischiefs joining me for this lovely jazz session on a Wednesday night. My plan is to do a little bit of arting. I really wanted to do rigging and also finishing up some of the art assets for the gamer taste test, right? I also want to be able to reuse these for other assets, like NES novels. Would be really cute, but it's gonna be a little hard to get it through, because I keep having so many cute ideas. But thank you all for coming. Sob, it's good to see you. Mimikyu, it's great to see you here. Welcome back. Let's see. Thank you for welcoming all of my fellow mischiefs. I did start a little bit later than usual, which means sadly our yap time was a little bit cut, right? But I'll make it up to you guys. I'll make it up to you. Yeah, the Nezuverse bot. You guys are seeing that the streamer bot is coming out, but it's still not modified yet. Nezuverse bot is actually going to do a lot more. And okay, y'all know I got my coding degree. I'm trying to put it to work. And I started researching and learning a bit about databases. If you guys don't know what databases are, basically they house lots of data, right? For example, for games used to be like hard-coded and everything, this, that, and the third. Now you can have databases where all of your information is stored, right? So for example, if you want an inventory system, for every user that you might have 2 tables, kind of like an Excel sheet. You might have one for your user, for your HP, your mana, your experience, and then you'd have another sheet or a table that shows your inventory. All of this information can be hosted on a server or some type of database, not just necessarily on your computer, right? And that's how like live servers and stuff would work. I'm learning as I go. And currently I have made the bare bones for it, but the Nezuverse bot is going to hopefully bridge Twitch in Discord. Like, you guys will have the ability to have your own avatar similar to Reddit. Like, you can customize your avatar. You'll have an inventory system. You'll be able to participate in events. This is all stuff I've been working on. So it's a little chaotic. I haven't booted out Stream Elements yet because I haven't yet fully transferred over, so. Rosie, it's good to see you. Scrubs. Oh, all of you. Oh, you're playing Pizza Tower. You know what? Rybread did a really good interview, or not an interview, a game review on it. Apparently it's a fantastic game. Fantastic, Shinx. If this is your first time playing it, or if it's another playthrough, I hope you have a good time. Oh, Key, I just saw you say squill, relational, non-relational, flat. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the database, or was I talking about something different? Thank you so much for the lurk. Also, I am so sorry, y'all, if I haven't been answering DMs. I might have been reading them, but again, with my migraines going on and off, my health has been haywire. And I know you guys, most of my veteran mischiefs know it's probably expected that I'll ghost you, or at least get back to you in 2 to 3 business days. But I really always appreciate you guys being kind and gentle to me, especially when your girl is hustling. Hey! Oh my god! MK Pro, how are you? I haven't seen you in chat in a long while. The database stuff. Okay. Technically, I said I was learning. And I think I set it up correctly. Well, technically, I don't really know because I haven't tested it out yet. But I'm going piece by piece. I'm using Supabase. And I know Jam told me to use maybe MySQL first. But okay. And Key, you're going to... well, actually, Key, you might use this already in your work. So you know how I work in the company, and the company is pushing a lot of agentic and Gen AI principles for us to learn the ropes. My team does help with enablement. For me, I have been doing a lot of research on all these tools, and I also do research on my own time for my own projects. Many of them are just for conceptual stuff and also learning. So technically, I have asked them why. Basically, I don't know how Twitch integrated stuff would work on this, so I gave them my proposal, my concept. I did a little bit of tweaks here and there, consulted Jam on this. I think I would say it's relational. I want to say relational, but I might be wrong. And what I mean by that is I've been asking it a lot of questions on why it did this, why it does that, why does it propose this, but I'm not there yet until I test it. I haven't written unit tests or anything. I haven't tested how it works. So yeah, I don't know about Postgres. I have never actually tried that. But, oh yeah, I have tried MongoDB. BD. Sometimes I say BD, which I know is wrong. And I know I'm going into technical jargon for any of y'all who don't use this. But since Key is an actual engineer, so I actually tried MongoDB for another feature that I was doing, which was my Archaeologist bot, which is going to be essentially another bot that gives you a digging game. And I realized, wait, I could just combine all of this and make sure it works with StreamerBot, make sure it works with Twitch, make sure it works with Discord. So I'm being really ambitious here, okay? BD, business development. Yeah, I mean, my company has poisoned me. We use BD a lot, like as an acronym. So I've just been confuzzling and flipping my terms every which way. I do believe it is relational, but Key, I'd have to show you, and then you would need to actually confidently tell me. So I just wanted to give you guys the context and be honest. Like, I am doing this assisted by AI, but I'm not letting it do everything for me. A lot of the projects I do, I most likely will never sell, especially because I only want to use it for myself and for my own learning. It's really cool because I have recently been writing in a lot of CSS and HTML. I do it for work just straight up too, because I have to manage some of our websites, and for any OBS widgets, you typically need JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. And a lot of the things that they have listed out is actually things I'm familiar with. But there are some things that like weren't taught in class, weren't any of these items, and seeing it put into action is really cool. And if you know how to use your tools right, like for example, I'm using Claude, I'll ask them like, what are your resources? Can you help point me to the docs so I can read up myself? I think it's better to do. I like doing projects. So unfortunately, since I'm not learning this in an actual class environment, I probably will get a lot of answers wrong. But I'll at least know how it's supposed to function. Yes, I would say so. Actually, I was testing it out from ChatGPT versus Claude, right? Cursor is not something I have tested out, mainly because at my company, in my specific division, it is not allowed, or it is not available because it doesn't pass the parameters, aka it's not suitable for GovCloud use. For me, I would say the same. I've tested it out. I've tried making widgets in ChatGPT versus Claude. A lot of people who either haven't touched AI assistants or don't know what to use them for, you should never blatantly let it do everything for you, because it can hallucinate, and also they are better at certain things. For example, think of an AI assistant as maybe somebody who's just graduated college. They're bright, smart, eager, they're willing to learn. However, they all have their specialties. There is not an all be-all Jarvis, okay? We're not advanced like that yet. Who knows, maybe in the future, but it would need to take a lot of power to do something like that. And also that's why us as humans, right? We have different professions, different specializations. I would say Claude overall has the best computing, best thinking, but I'd say ChatGPT is probably better for more functional users, which means talking things out, conceptualizing. Arguably, I don't think it's good at writing, but that's just because I personally like writing. I like doing everything, so I'm biased. Especially me writing Nez's lore, I like doing it by hand. I don't like using AI for any of those conceptual things. Purely, I really use majority of my AI stuff for organization. Think about it this way. It's good for gathering stuff. As in, let's say, hey, you want a different approach. Sometimes you're locked in and you have your own locked in your ways in what you want to organize. For example, you have a timeline and you're like, man, I feel like I'm seeing weaknesses. Is there another way or a couple of other ways that a project manager or maybe somebody would organize my project? You can ask it, it can give you some suggestions, and you could be like, oh my god, that's crazy. I would love to learn more about that, and go out into the world, do some more research, and then have a conversation with it. And given you can have a conversation with anyone, literally your brother, sister, mom, dad, grandma, friend, random stranger on the street, right? And the only thing is, they might not be as knowledgeable or maybe not willing to talk to you. It's almost like your coding duck, except it can actually speak to you. And I think that once people understand that it is a tool and not a replacement, which a lot of corporations should think that it is a tool, it can never replace people, because people are unique. And you can only replace people with people, right? That's why that you train and you compete with other people in your profession. For example, if somebody's better at coding than me, they could take my job, right? Because the company wants somebody who's better at your job. However, you can't take somebody who is not a human species to replace it. Because I think AI is really good at adapting. Humans are too, though. And I feel like there is a place for both. for both. I do think so. Sorry, that was a little bit of a rant, guys. That was a little bit of a rant. I'm gonna pause here and just check something right here. So let's see. Let's see. It's so bad at everything else. Honestly, talking out to Claude, I actually prefer the way it speaks to me rather than ChatGPT. But I think it's because, okay, I'm so sorry to out my sister like this. She has actually used it as a conversational piece, like ChatGPT, partially as a therapist. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't do that. I'm a hypocrite, right? There was one time I was really down and I was like, well, I don't want to share with anyone, but maybe I can use it as like a journal, right? I can write down what I was sad about. And low-key, ChatGPT did a pretty good job just trying to validate my feelings. It depends on the type of angry you are or sad you are. For example, for a girl who might be on their period and you're like, gosh, I hated traffic, yada, yada, yada. You don't want somebody, and especially you don't want your partner saying, man, this is why I keep telling you to leave earlier in the morning for work, right? I can't really relate to that because I don't leave for work. But I do know some people have had those experiences. I don't know if I'm calling anybody out, but I really do think that like sometimes us girls just want to feel heard. Like, you know, be like, I'm so sorry you had such a rough morning. It really sucks that this traffic was like such a big blocker in your day. I just hope you know that you did your best. Like, you know, that type of stuff. It probably feels good to talk about. And then you're not gonna end up biting somebody's head off while you're trying to get like a chai tea latte off of Starbucks because you're irritated. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Like, a ChatGPT has more of a friendly tone or demeanor. It has a little more what the term is coined as ChatGPT accent. It's got the AI accent, right? But Claude kind of sounds like the bookworm, like a really overly analytical bookworm. And I kind of like it. It feels like somebody that I'd actually talk to in a college class. Not like a girly pop that I'm talking to eating avocado toast in some type of boba tea shop. Let's see. ChatGPT is also very expensive. Although I haven't really been calculating, I guess, costs for me there. I mean, my company does, but I'm not the one with the budget to burn. If they end up burning themselves, then, you know, I guess I just have to find a different company to work for. So, I just do my job and that's it. Let's see. Apparently, OpenAI is going public, which was inevitable since they're burning billions. Honestly, I do think it was something that was going to happen regardless. I think their business... Oh, I don't know if you guys heard, but on Twitter, I believe, it was tweeted that one of the founders of OpenAI, I forgot what his name was. I'm not super big on names and remembering people's names, but it was one of the founders of OpenAI is actually joining Anthropic, which is huge information in the AI sector. But for me, I think that just means Anthropic's gonna get better, but I don't actually know what the repercussions might mean for that, because I've never done his research. I don't know who this man is. Yeah. ChatGPT is free use with account. It depends. If you're bare bones, like, functional, using it, like, just conversational, I think that's fine for a free user. I really do wish Claude actually had some type of features like that to try out. That's the barrier to it. But Claude is also more advanced, I'd say. Yeah. Let's see. Set the ChatGPT personality to pragmatic. Oh gosh. And again, guys, okay, so as somebody who works in tech, I will say do not be fearful of AI. You can have your doubts, you can have your opinions and be fully against Gen AI, agentic AI, but again, the umbrella of AI has been around since like the 1950s. What was it again? I searched this up before. So artificial intelligence was credited and kind of like officially birthed into a normal field of study by 1950s. Yeah, like 1956 Dartmouth Summer Research Project. This was coined from the Swiss Cyber Institute. So, yes, I had to say that AI has been around for a long time, and now people are getting confused. I just saw a message on Twitter. I guess I could say a tweet on Twitter, where somebody was saying, "Oh, Subnautica has all AI," which again is very controversial because of a lot of things that's been happening. But a lot of games, especially like indie games, even like company games, are getting targeted and being like, "Oh, don't play it because it has AI." Do you know what type of AI that they have? Like, the games that you know and love, probably even in the early 2000s, have AI, like CPU, the computer fighting NPCs that are like trying to give you a better experience, or the NPCs that walk around in Skyrim or anything, or the enemies that, you know, have identify your pathing patterns in Alien Isolation, right? That is AI. That is AI. And it's been around, like automation as well, like conveyor belt stuff could be AI as well. So I feel like many people just need to bridge the gap in education. If you're fearful of all AI without educating yourself, I feel like you might go down a really dark path where you'll be at a disadvantage. One of the biggest assets for humans is adaptability. And also, we cannot be living in fear. The world is in a very big, fearful place. There has been a lot of things happening, both in the health sector, both in politics, both in just like war and everything. I just want you guys to know that education is probably going to be one of your biggest assets, as well as staying strong. Because I myself, I'm easily swayed. Honestly, Jam has to snap me back to reality, not to be fear-mongered when I'm doom scrolling at 3 a.m. on TikTok. But I have to say, educate yourself on like what AI is, because it's rooted in deep. Like, again, AI was birthed in 1950s. Gen AI has only been around for a couple of years, okay? And even if it's only been for a couple of years, it doesn't mean it's gonna fully eradicate itself. The idea is already posted and pasted into companies, into people's brains. People have used it. It's open access for other people to use. Like, example, OpenAI with their free accounts to have a taste of what is to come. I would encourage you guys to, like, again, I keep saying educate yourselves, maybe test it out, be knowledgeable, make your own decision about it. Oh my gosh, what was that? Was that a... Oh, it was the jump scare. Again, the audio is messed up for me. I am so sorry. Micro Pierce, I did see it. I don't know why Tangia is not giving me the audio that I need. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna need to fix it. I mean, given I might have broken... This has been broken for a little bit, but I have been trying to transition from streamer bot away from stream elements, so that's probably it. I won't be able to fix it right now. I might expose some really integral information, so like I won't do that. I would also be really distracted and not be able to have a yap session with all of my lovelies. But sorry, I derailed for a moment there just to say hi to everyone. We were talking about people fear-mongering about AI and being like against AI in games, which a lot of people are just not educated what AI is actually put into games and which specific AI people should be boycotting. I just think you guys should make your own opinions, and given the big thing and where I stand is if I can educate myself, if I can use it, if I can learn it, I could be one of the pioneers to help the space become sustainable, become better. Like, what's happening to the world for everyone, like where power is being routed to the data centers, that's not okay. Like, it is sacrificing the needs of people. This is all horrible. It's poisoning the earth. Like, these are all very valid concerns. But what can we do about it? I don't want to sit idly. I actually have, you know, programming degree. I'm also in the tech field. I know some people don't have the luxury of being like, oh, I can change the world and like, let me, I don't know, boycott data centers or veto the use of this power. Like, some people just don't have those positions. But for me, I should do what power I can, do whatever I can do in the power I have, which is 1, educate myself, 2, share how people can use it ethically, because it's not going away, 3, if I am in the space, learn how to better protect the artist, learn maybe to make some type of tool that can, you know, help fight back against unethical AI usage. 4, if I know and am in the tech space for AI, what if I am one of the teams that help crack down on like, oh, the cost of AI. Maybe we can find a way to harvest solar power and do this without costing it with like fossil fuels or costing us the water for hydrocoolants or any of those things. Like, I might have the power to do that, but I can only do that if I'm educated and I'm not afraid of it. So that's where I'm standing. I do think it won't go away, but we can make it better. Because if you think about it in the past, like automobiles or planes, people probably boycotted those a lot too. I haven't done additional research because I'm not gonna fully debate this topic, but it's something I am a little bit passionate about sharing. Like, this might be now my stance, where automobiles, when they first started, they didn't first think about, oh, is this ethical for the planet? It's mainly because their impact was only maybe going to be a handful of people, and then it scaled into a full automotive industry where everybody now has cars. Everybody has some type of mode of transportation with this. And for a while, planes and cars were the main, even ships were the main contributors to CO2 being created, and slowly like bringing up the temperature in our ecosystems. That's why they were trying to have us, like, you know, be fuel efficient and stuff, and the EV pushes. Actually, EVs only started coming out in like the decade, right? So us as humans, we still adapt. We're still trying to make things better. Where I feel like if we all adopt the idea that we can actually make a change with whatever we're doing, which is, first of all, like, yes, whatever the companies are doing, rerouting power to data centers, that's bad. You could boycott that all you want. But if you have the power to maybe make an application or do something about it, and because my brain actually has the capacity to do so because I'm in the tech field, I should use it. And that's what I'm gonna do. EVs started being made in the early 1900s. Okay, so it's been around for a long time. I don't actually remember when, I need to go back and read everybody's messages, because this has always been a really interesting conversation to bring up with my mischiefs. So, when was the first car made? Let's see. The first car was made in 1885. So, see, look at that. If the first EVs were 1900s, that gives them about almost 20 years, like 15 years before they actually found a potential solution so it wasn't using fossil fuels, which is a finite source, and it also can be damaging to the world space. We as engineers or software developers maybe can find a way to make it more efficient. Maybe there's a way for us to find a better cooling system so it doesn't cost an arm and a leg and people to run AI, right? Like, I still think it's still in infancy. It's infecting like wildfire, and that's what scares me. But I do think we can do something about it to fix it, and it does need a little bit of time. Hopefully we have time. Okay, hopefully we have time is always the concern. But you know, if we're all fearful of it, nothing is ever gonna get done. Okay, let me scroll back because we had a lot of conversations here. Let's see. Again, Micro Pierce, I also want to say this. We went on a long tangent. Thank you so much for the resubscribe. I appreciate you. Mwah! It's your dunk of cheese. Take your dunk of cheese. What type of cheese would you like to be doused in? I should really make some type of reactive for that too. Let's see. Tell me not to be fearful after you visit West Virginia. Those data centers are poisoning the water in your home state. I actually did visit Virginia. I have not been around data centers. So I am really, really, really sad for you, BB. And I understand that. The thing is, I feel like my stance, I am not in a position where I can just say not to use it. My job actually does need me to use it, but if I'm in, you know, what is it called? Isn't it like covert operative? Where basically, if I'm in the enemy lines, I could do something about it. I guess you could say that. I'm like your like espionage. That's technically what like Nez was built for. What Nez lore? Like, she was kind of part of that espionage group. But if there is a way that I can make it, you know, better within my power, that's what I want to do. Let's see. Did you hear about that Shark Tank guy that wants to build 100 billion AI data centers in Utah? So, what? I did hear inklings about something about Utah. I did not know it was a Shark Tank guy, but also, did he get the funding and why? Isn't Utah supposed to be like the beauty state, or is that Wyoming? I don't even know my own USA states. Oh, Shanks, yes, I 100% agree, and I don't know if you were listening to me earlier. What I said is, like, if me being in the tech space, because it's never going away, like, every company is employing it, like, AI governance is something that is huge, and if it's growing at this rate, like, I don't want to say it's going to be another like Bitcoin or NFT, because NFTs were actually a great idea. It's just the bad actors got to them first. And then now it's poisoned and nobody wants to use it, all that type of jazz. I know there's bad actors for AI as well, and it's just way scarier too. But it needs to be regulated. But if nobody is testing it, nobody is using it, how are we going to get the data? How are we going to get the feedback? How are we going to ethically understand like the edge cases, the use cases, all of that, if we don't have people voicing their concerns, right? There's probably dozens of teams that are working on trying to make it better because they don't want it to destroy our lands, don't want it to do stuff like that. Let's see. It's the generative AI that's the problem. Yes, but a lot of people don't know the differences. That's the thing. Especially a lot of younger generations. Like, I don't know if it's younger generations or if it's the older generation. I think it's a mix of both. Some people who just hear AI immediately think it's Gen AI. So it's kind of crazy. Hey Beats, how you doing? Let's see. Generative AI and DLSS5 are the big ones I'm against. Okay, but also, Agent, could you tell me specifically what about generative AI? As in, are you one of the users, because it's like a spectrum, right? Are you one of the users that 100% just absolutely detests it? You don't think it can do anything good for the world? Or are you like, oh, generative AI can't be used in creative spaces, like artists should be protective, but Gen AI is okay for coding use or something like that? I'm really curious to see where everyone stands. Let's see. There have been many data centers, including one that was going to be built in the town I work in, that have been stopped from being built thanks for public pressure. See, that's the thing. People are using their voices. And in the US, that can actually happen. And that's why I'm so happy. So, Brad, everybody's using their voices. For me, how I'm using my voices is, you know, actually trying to do regulation. Well, okay, I can't speak what I do at my job at the company, but I assure you, just based on the way that I'm talking, I hope you guys can trust that I agree. I mean, as an artist, as somebody who's in the creative space, as somebody who could see the damages that AI can cause, but also has to use it for my job, like regulations have to be in place, and if that is something that I can help assist with, or if that is something that I can help the next generation of users with, that's me doing my part, I'd say. Oh, did you guys see there was like somebody who like made a speech at a graduation, I think, about AI, and it was the loudest boos ever. I saw it on what is it, Charlie's channel, Moist Critical. It's not fear-mongering when our states are federally banned from regulating AI, so the data centers have free reign to use the cheapest methods of hydro-cooling. That's the thing. Like, that's actually messed up. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I can't even speak, BB. Let me reread that, because I think it's really important to see. So, it's not fear-mongering when our states are federally banned from regulating AI, so the data centers have free reign to use the cheapest methods of hydro-cooling, thus poisoning our water. There's a reason our society's reaction is so vulgar and hateful, to the point where violence towards their CEOs and their data centers are being celebrated online. And honestly, like, death is scary. To be honest, for it to be celebrated in any capacity is also scary, but also there are sides, right? We are still human. Humans still feel emotion, and if you're directly affected, it's hard not to share your opinions. So BB, I completely understand where you're coming from. When I'm hearing about the hydrocurling, that makes me pissed off, because a lot of, I mean, that's what companies kind of stand for. They know they'll withstand the test of time, or if they don't, and they're racing against the clock because they know they're either gonna shut down or outlast people. They don't, either side of the spectrum, they don't care about us. As in, they're trying to squeeze out the last bit of our money, if they're not gonna last for a long time and go under, and then if they're gonna be lasting for many years, even past our age when we pass away, they don't care if it affects us or not, because their money is still going to skyrocket. You know what I mean? But again, if you have the capacity to maybe lend a hand in figuring out cheaper cooling systems, or figuring out a way to make sure AI does not poison our waters or environment. That's something that's really good. Like, that's direct root of the problem as well, because then if it's the cheapest, and it should be, or maybe you're a lawyer or somebody in politics, and you can actually like pass something that says it needs to abide by this, that, and the third, like has to be compliant so the health code is not violated for using AI in this state or whatever. Fantastic. There's all ways that we can maybe combat this, but using whatever power we have is the best. Let's see, the car industry was bolstered by corruption. Our tram lines, our trains, our buses, public transportation was brought in mass and systematic. Oh my god, I can't speak today. It must be those middle of week flubs. But our systematically destroyed public transportation. Honestly, I like public transportation more than actual personal transportation. As someone who lives in the US, which predominantly everyone needs a car, like there's certain cities like New York or like Boston, you could probably get around without I think New York is the best, but you could pretty much get around without a car, but that isn't really, I guess, possible for for everyone else. For example, I live in New Jersey, right? And you do need to drive places. And given in other countries, like, I don't know, in Europe, I guess you don't really need a car. Their public transportation is way better, honestly. Even in Asian countries, too. So I have to say, if I had to choose, I wish we had public transportation all the way. I actually live right next to a train station. So I'm happy about that. I could probably use it for anything I need. But again, if I want to get like bubble tea, I can't walk. I physically can't walk. It might take me an hour. It might take me an hour. Let's see. There's an extremely small percentage of the population that's willing to pay for that. You mean the solution to making AI more widely accessible and eco-friendly and all that? I'm assuming that's what you were talking about. Let's see. Ooh, hey Ness, should I buy Pokemon Brilliant Diamonds? Yes! Well, okay, I like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I used to have Pearl and now I have Diamond. My Pokemon games were sadly stolen from me when I was younger. That's why, well, actually just all my DS games. Now I'm slowly collecting back the collection I had. But yes, I would say so. If you could get the OG games, why not? But yeah, that was a little bit of a tangent, guys. Ow! Oh, West Virginia! Baby, my bad. Okay, when I see Virginia, I'm just like, oh, you mean like close to Washington, D.C., right? Your girl does not know geography. I am sorry if I offend anyone when I do not actually make sense geographically. Let's see. As our government is a slave to corporations, it's been this way since the 70s. The regulations keep getting stripped back. That's the problem! There is so many issues. Okay, wait, guys. We could go on and on and on. And to be honest, I have not picked up my art pen. I feel like if I'm so fired up, I just want to talk and I won't be able to draw correctly because look, my body is moving. I'm twitching out. I'm tweaking out, guys. I'm just talking about this is great conversation, especially because a lot of y'all are not like pointing fingers, not at each other's throats, and not even at my throat, because Listen, go easy on me, my loves, because I'm just giving out my opinion and I love to hear others, because that could change mine. I could also get educated. I'm just thinking about like what I know and want to share what I see it through. And sometimes people do say I'm overly optimistic. I always am, but I think that's what has worked for my life. As in every really sad and morbid thing that I have gone through, and thankfully keeping positive has kept me alive. Not to be a little dramatic there, but quite literally, if I didn't have the same personality, I think I would actually be not here. So I do think that even if I am naive at my young age of 26, if I am still naive, or some people call me my head's in the clouds, maybe that's what we need in order for the world to change. You know what I mean? But I mean, what is it? Mom Donnie's doing a really great job with New York. I'm just hoping there are more, there are youngsters and there are politicians that are probably like that, but they aren't making it up to the higher echelons to actually be considered. I'm hoping that will change. I'm hoping something like that would change. But, you know, we have to do what we can as people. Like those who use it to create images and art, or using it to do their assignment for college and high school. So you know what? I am so thankful that AI didn't come out so large until I graduated. Like, hey, it sucked having to have COVID for my college years, but that's crazy to say that I lived through a pandemic and that was my college years. Actually insane. I probably was robbed with a lot of memories or whatever. It was certainly different memories, but like, I'm kind of glad because I am a firm believer of doing things. And I do have to say, I'm probably slower at learning with AI assistance, but I don't know, it helps me think things through, if that makes sense. Because everybody's going to use their AI companion or AI assistant in a different way, and the way I use it clears my mind. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'll learn things, because I need to repeat and do projects and have that repetition. That's why assignments is really important. And I think a lot of people need to learn that way. But I don't know. I also can see how AI assistants can actually help teachers be able to make tailored curriculums for each student. Is that kind of crazy? Because I think teachers are overworked. I really do think, and a lot of teachers are burnt out. They don't want to join the education system because, one, lots of things are wrong with it. With like, their wages need to be bumped up, their hours need to be better, their benefits, their understanding, the things that like they keep getting burnt out for. Like, the people who make it are really, really passionate about education and teaching the next generation. And as somebody who is really, really passionate about teaching young girls how to make video games, I at least have a vetted system. Like, the people who come to me are paying quite a bit, like, to the cause Girls Make Games, so we can fund the scholarships, right? For the summer camps and all that jazz. The girls are willing, like, want to actually be there. It's not like people who might come from broken homes or people who go to school that have no desire or have lost their way. Like, those teachers really are heroes. And if I can just go on like a huge tangent here, like, we need not to make their jobs easier, because they're warriors. I do think we should equip them with the best tools. And to be honest, the school system, it's not the best. A lot of people learn differently. Some people are mind mappers, some people are analytical, some people like assignments, some people like projects. Don't be spraying me with water right now. I'm trying to talk about this. Let me talk my opinion. I'm fired up. This is what I'm gonna end it on. Is imagine if we could actually make assessments and make tailored programs for each student. Like, first of all, we need more teachers. Don't replace the teachers, because that's never a good sign. No, 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 no. AI will only ever be a tool in my eyes. I think teachers should have these tools, but they should also only have, like, let's say maybe 10 kids in the class, so they can actually get to know the kids, actually make sure they're guiding them and nurturing them, and then for each student, have something like, if their learning pace is slower or higher, have tailored assignments, but learn the same things. Like, they might be learning algebra, but they might need certain questions that help them think with their better mind. Obviously, there should be standardized tests and stuff so everyone can be tested the same way and at least aligned to some degree in society. But, you know, that could have been an idea. But that's just me ideating. Okay, let me read a bit more here. Let's see. I actually said this earlier today. Putting aside the environmental concerns and the difficulties of getting data centers up and running in this country, most corporations lost the plot on AI. A lot of people do not like it. Now they are just trying to stall until it hopefully becomes profitable and hope that it comes before the regulations. To be honest, I mean, I can't speak at stuff at my work. Well, okay, very vaguely, very vaguely. I know you mean regulations at the higher degree for AI, but for my corporation, actually, my team has been putting out regulations, and we put the ban hammer like a couple weeks ago, so everyone was like kind of able to use AI to whatever degree they want. Wild West, like no budget cap, nothing like that. For one of our, we're test driving for one of our tools. We put some enterprise managed like settings. Nobody can alter it, nobody can delete it, and everybody was mad. Everybody was mad. But now we cut down on costs, we made sure everything is properly regulated, nobody is doing like bad things, like actually bad things that are not compliant to our company standards. Yo, like it has to happen. Like, it has to happen. To be honest, regulations have to come before it becomes profitable. Because, to be honest, just like how OpenAI is going public, like, they're just letting it go and rack up the amount of money and sucking them dry through having users just use up basically all the RAM. Outside of data centers, I hate generative AI because of the massive copyright infringement. It's being used by the entertainment industry to remove human workers and steal. Now, in the defense sector, it's possibly being used to steal software for military purposes. Nobody has admitted to anything, but warning signs are there. Baby, that is also something I'm really upset about. Like, what do you mean? Creativity is built from our brains. Like, currently, AI is not really able to think. Like, it's very systematic. It is based off of data, and they're just stealing. Most of the time, it's not consensual. But there are companies that are trying to do it the ethical way, making their in-house AI models to train with consent and, you know, I'll learn and adapt for that stuff. But I have to say that at the end of the day, it's not AI's problem. I don't want to say that because I know I'm probably going to get a lot of people upset there. But what I'm saying is, if you left generative AI alone, it would not do anything at its current state. Maybe there's some sentient AI I don't know about, but at its current state, it needs an input, it needs a user. All of the users, as in the companies who are removing human workers, all of the people who are stealing other people's art, those are bad actors telling the AI to do so. And some people are like mad that it is a option, like it is a feature. It is a feature that is supposed to be used with good intention or used and regulated efficiently. I personally, like, Okay, this is gonna sound wild. If you give me a hammer, you shouldn't be mad at the hammer for possibly unaliving someone because I used it to unalive someone. The hammer's intended purpose is to be used for good, as in hammering nails or any of those non-intrusive thoughts. The AI, generative AI, was probably developed to do good things, but then is being used by bad actors. So regulation and probably, you know, could possibly help with that. But I'm just saying because now that it's already happened, like we've already seen bad actors start to use it, we have to figure out a way to fix it. We can't just go back in time and fix it there. I've never heard or saw anyone actually say they want AI. I mean, there are probably lots of fanatics, and also, please you start using the term Gen AI or agentic AI, because AI, again, has been around since the 1950s. AI for automation, AI for video games, for like your NPCs, your CPU fighters, like all of that is also run by AI. And those ones people did not have a problem with. So try to be in the habit of using the right terminology. That way, my mischiefs are the most educated people in the world. Yeah, so I would say a lot of people probably who watched like, well, Terminator is like a cyborg, right? Or Jarvis is a sentient AI. Probably a lot of people would say they wanted AI like that, but don't actually know what the repercussions are. I like Platinum a lot. There's a site I'm on. A town in Indiana had 6 hours of people speaking at their town hall against building data centers. They built it anyway. 2 towns over, someone sent 13 reasons why through the front door of their local politician's front door. The form of, oh gosh, 9mm. Am I gonna get, I think I can say this. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is that a parabellum? With a note left saying no data centers, and the local anchor about the data center switch was so bad that nobody would switch. Last I checked, oh my gosh, the shooter still hasn't been found. That's crazy. Oh, Blanco Woos, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm really far behind in the Twitch chat, and we've had a really engaging conversation. I know it's a polarizing topic. It's hard not to get into because of my job and me being an artist, being a game developer. It touches heavily on a lot of industries I'm in. But Uwos, thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully we didn't scare you away with our conversation, but for my community, I like to have good conversations where all of us can just sit here stating our opinions and not be mad for stating which side we're on. As in, it's good to hear, because if you hear both sides or any varying degree of sides, you'll get more educated, and also way, like, how do I explain it? I'm blubbering, what is it called? Flibbling? What I'm trying to say is sharing is good because we shouldn't be just listening to one side. It also helps us adapt and form our own opinions. The corruption in favor of AI is so bad that people won't snitch on violence. It's true. I don't want to condone violence. To be honest, I grew up with Tom and Jerry, so part of me I feel like thinks yay violence. But I do get it. I understand it completely too. No, it's true. It's true. So it depends on whatever power you have. You might as well use it. But man, no. Okay. I'm really far behind. I'm trying. Holy, my chat just scrolled up so far. Oh my gosh, Shanks, really? I thought Mom Donnie was doing fantastic. It depends on what people's political projections are, but it's like, for us, I think a lot of the mischiefs have the same mentality, and I think what Mom Donnie is doing is really good. So. Let's see. Guess it might be time to move on to drawing. I do believe so. I do believe so. We're getting too much into the thick of it. I get really riled up for this, but I do think that we spent enough time just yapping on this topic for now. I do appreciate all of the mischiefs for sharing their own inputs. If you guys do want to put your final notes in it, feel free to, but I think we're gonna pivot either into artages or game stuff, which I wanted to share with you guys. Have you guys played Subnautica 2 yet? I think we started talking about that before in Discord, but I sent a voice message in chat to Scrubs where basically, and I kept failing every time, but Subnautica 2, I had this idea, I had this theory that it's not done yet because it's in early access, but because this gigantic tree is protruding out from the water, I had the idea, just kind of like the reefbacks in Subnautica 1. They have their full ecosystems. They were large, but not large enough. What if on this world, we are actually on the back of some type of crustacean or some type of aquatic, life form, and this crustaceous, like a living form, is like actually, what is it called? If this crustacean form is actually like some type of parasite or maybe a symbiotic relationship, it would be so cool, because that means maybe we would encounter different aquatic life based on like what routes it would take in the world. And given like we can't see because maybe the waters are just too vast, but could you imagine if they had multiple ecosystems living on the back of this like crustacean or something? So cool. But welcome raiders. I'm Nez, and you're actually just catching the tail end of my Yapages session. We're actually gonna go transition into art. But we were having a little bit of crazy topics that we were sharing just a couple minutes ago, but we're just wrapping it up, and now we're talking about Subnautica. And if any of you guys have tried it, I had some theories about it because it's not 100% finished yet, and I just like watching it. I typically watch Markiplier and Jacksepticeye because they have different experiences altogether. Right now I'm going through Markiplier's playthrough though. Let's see. Okay, I see. I'm scrolling because for whatever reason my my scroll bar is not big enough for this, but let's see. I'm 15 minutes back? That's crazy! Crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty backed up here because a lot of y'all have given me like really great what is it, really great paragraphs that I was trying to read through. Let's see. Okay, I'm scrolling. Let's see. The repercussions of Ultron and the cop one? You mean the RoboCop? Is that considered an AI thing? I thought that was more of a cyborg. Let's see. Sorry, Ness, but that's not correct. Generative AI has already costed us jobs in the entertainment industry. I know this is basically... I did say that it would be our final points, but I'm real far back, so I'm just gonna read this real quick. Let's see. Okay, I have read that. Sorry, I was really silent because I wanted to make sure I focused on reading that point. I don't remember what I was not correct on. I do know Gen AI has costed us jobs in the entertainment industry, and I thought I stated this before, as in it's already happened, like all of this stuff. So what are we gonna do to make it better, because now it's deeply rooted? And as you said, I do believe that it was made with some other intention and then modified or used as a quote unquote, I'll say, a weapon, like weaponized in companies for mass layoffs and stuff like that. I think there is a way in the future, and this might just be me being way more optimistic, saying that maybe there is a way that we can actually coexist with this without being at odds with Gen AI, because I don't think it's really deeply rooted, as you said, in companies. Everybody's trying to use it in some way, shape, or form. It's how are we, as the good actors, going to use it moving forward? Like, some people might just fully abstain from it, and that might be something that is still viable in the future. If it's not viable in the future, I'd get worried. That's why I say education is the key. But I'm hoping that maybe within our power, we'd be able to change that in the future. Let's see. I love Lord of the Rings. I'm glad that you brought it up though. Okay, yes, I'm almost there. Yes, big castration sounds fire with no context. That was the last, I think that's the last bit I'll talk about for our little AI topic, because that's still a big one for this day and age. Oh, did you guys actually hear about Offkai? Have any of you guys been to Offkai? It's a kind of like VTuber-centric convention. I think it happens on the West Coast. I've never gone. I know a few of my friends and colleagues have, but apparently there's a lot of controversy with like lewd VTubers and stuff. Let's see. I'm going through Markiplier's, Jabos and RT's game Subnauticus 2's playthroughs. Let's see. Oh, you meant the cop from Terminator 2? Yeah, RoboCop I thought was a cyborg. Okay, I'm glad. We are catching up. Well, BB, that's the thing. I love really passionate mischiefs like that. I am never going to shut you down for your own opinions, and I am very, very adamant on that. I just know that some of the mischiefs here would rather not have topics like this that make them uncomfortable, you know, drag on. And again, as I said, we're supposed to be drawing. Now that I've finally caught up with Twitch chat, I can finally transition over. Isn't that crazy? It took me like another 5 minutes to be able to do that. Let me make sure everything is right as rain here. I think it's a window. Is VTube Studio? Not VTube Studio. It is my Clip Studio Paint considered a window or a game version? There we go. I think this works. Where did my... Oh, this is for my webcam. Whoops-a-daisy. Alright. Let me go ahead and pull up some of these. We are gonna go to the corner. And I'm just gonna change the background real quick. Pachow! Oh. I'm just surprised that it was a different color there. Alright. So, I still have this little ethereal glow. I hope y'all don't mind being blinded by my beauty. Oh my gosh. So, actually, I do really want to open my Spud tablet as well. Let me figure this out. Da, da, da. Alright, so it's been a little bit since I've been able to actually draw. I did want to actually rig my model, and given it's like the middle of the workday, I shouldn't be doing that, but I kind of low-key want to. Even though it's probably not a good idea for me to go into the wee hours of the night. I have the craving. I have the itch. I really do have this big itch to do so. So I think if I can make my tablet like this. Okay, good. It's working. As intended. Oh yes, okay, wait, Zachy, you're here. You're actually here. I've been reading up on it because I didn't know that this was happening. Like, Zachy, I know you're super into the VTuber news, as in, unfortunately, I don't go to a lot of events. I don't know a lot of that stuff, but I really feel for the VTubers under fire. I don't know what's been said to them, but TLDR, guys, Offkai has made a statement, essentially. Well, not Offkai officially, but a lot of people have made a statement regarding Offkai. There you go, rephrased it. That, lots of groups of VTubers that are, you know, do not safe for work and safe for work content, people who are in attendance are vocalizing that they don't like that these people are being featured or attending because for the sake of their children or minors. But Offkai, like, I feel like a lot of conventions, not just Offkai, have those. Like, in New York Comic Con, lots of kids go there, but there's also like 18 plus booths. There's also like the body pillows, like the dockies that are like just, you know, up on display, and some like suggestive art that is up. Like, I think in conventions it's always like there's always chances of that happening, but also I think it's kind of ludicrous not to think that not safe for work like content creators can also do safe for work content. Like, not everyone is going to 100% be not safe for work all the time. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, BB, I appreciate you wholly. I am glad that you were giving me a lot of wonderful information. Like, you actually given me a lot of insight too. And this is why I love talking about other people's opinions. Just always be mindful and always be respectful of other people's opinions, because not all of us are going to agree. And as long as we can all like live together in harmony, that sounds really cheesy, but quite literally, the world's big enough for all of us. I just hope that y'all are okay to share a nest and a space. Oh my god. Thank you, Pinky. Or do you like to be called Foxy? Foxy Pinky. Welcome. Thank you for sharing that. It's a cute doodle. So I've been trying to figure out the colors for this. I want it to look very sketchy because I want it animated for some of my short form or soon to be long form animation stuff. I'm hoping. Let's see, do you want a summary from someone who's had a first-hand account? Yes, please, Saki. Like, I read only briefly about what's happening, but in my opinion, like, people can be multifaceted. It's like what's his name? Clark Kent, you know, Superman. He's got business by day as just a normal newspaper man. I forgot what his occupation was. And then by night, well, I guess I should have used Batman for by night, but okay, Batman maybe it is, which is like what is it? Billionaire, not playboy, not like Tony Stark by day, but just billionaire by day, and then Batman by night, right? Like, you can have two things. Like, the news reporter, Shanks, by day is not gonna be punching somebody out with violence. That's your safe for work occupation. And then Superman might be like fighting bandits in space or something, which is his non-safe for work stuff, because not safe for work also contains violence and mature themes. It doesn't have to be like about boobas or stuff like that. Oh, Sob, you didn't even know kids go to cons? I feel like teens do. I don't know if you guys, like, would you be allowed if you were 13 years old to go to a convention? I don't think I've ever been to a convention when I was younger. I only started like high school, maybe like 17, 18. So not quite sure. But let me see where I was with this. So we have the line art, which I like, is really sketchy, but we cleaned it up. We have some highlights, some basic colors. I do like the basic colors here. I think I might want to thicken the lines for the eyes, but let's fix the shading here. This looks like it's not as round as I would have liked it. Let's see. Oh, I see. It wasn't actually... I think I was shaking, right, when I finished this? Because I could see that my hands were not very steady. That's okay. Alright, Zaki got some big info for us here. So particularly a group named V-Bimbo, whose one part of the content is non-safe for work content. Just like almost all VTuber conventions, they have 18 plus sections or bans needed to get into that booth, etc. People are acting though like there are zero precautions and acting like they're going to go out of their way to interact with kids. So people have been calling them terrible names. I won't dare repeat them, but even doing the usual, oh, you're hiding behind your VTuber models for insecurity. Is it like... That's actually wildly insane. Like, is it because of... Well, no, it can't even be because of the... I hope I could say this, but like the Epstein files, like that people are on wide alert of like any of this type of behavior, because that doesn't even like... Cons you should always have the utmost like be wary of, but conventions can only happen because they have a lot of preparation to get all of their guests, all of these plannings in order, right? It's not like things happen randomly. That's why I'm so confused about this. Ironically, one of the V-Bimbos is a VA for us, and one of the people attacking them was auditioning for us. Really? Wow, okay, that's maybe, I don't want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I wonder if they were just like another one of those people that was on the bandwagon. You know what I mean? Also, Zaki, where can I audition? I don't know if I actually saw. I think you might have sent it to me, but you might need to resend it again. I don't know if I missed the cutoff. You went to your first con when you were 8 or 9? That's crazy. Oh, Kelly, thank you. I appreciate it. I do have a new VTuber model that I am dying to rig, but right now I think I need to make some of these assets so I can actually do some content I've been putting off for a very long time. So, oh, I wish you could go to a con, Scrubs. Maybe if I ever make it big, I'll like hold a raffle to buy tickets and have my viewers like come with me. That would be really cool. My mischiefs on a mischief pack. Going to TwitchCon. People have also pointed out that people like Cottontail, Vexoria, and other big VTubers with not safe for work content have been going and featuring for cons for years. It is really weird to bring up. That's why I'm like, what are you guys talking about? That's also my really weird thought. Like, there has to be like, not like a witch hunt, But you get my drift, it just doesn't make sense to me. Let me go open my full body version just to see. Okay, okay. I see where this is supposed to go. We want to give it a little bit of a shine. I do like how simplistic. I'm just trying to think about how. Yes, okay, this is what I've been missing. There we go, there we go. We got it, we got it. It's gonna look good, don't you worry. Just need to highlight this. You know, I just realized despite the space buns being a part of her design, I don't think I've ever seen Nez put her hair in buns in real life. Granted, I don't see her in person. So I have actually done buns. It was like very early in my career in streaming. I just realized when I put my hair in buns, there is a good chance it heightens my risk for migraines. But also, I simply do not have as much hair as Nez, so it's not canonically lore accurate, and it makes me very sad. So if I was to ever put my hair up in buns, I would need to get like, what is it called? What do girls call it? It's not perms. It's like, I need to get a weave or extensions. There you go. I need to get extensions. That is a very valid thing. I know it's silly for me to bring up, but like, I like being kind of lore accurate for what it's worth for my model. And I feel like I'm doing it a disservice if the OG Nez does not look the part. That is a very big reason. And you guys can laugh at me all you want about that. Let's see. Like, I would need to have hair to my butt. One time I think would be really cool to try. But I don't know if I could do it, like, now. Also, that's very costly. I don't know if I'd be able to live with hair up to my butt. That sounds like I would die, actually. Like, do you know how hard it is to maintain hair like that? I'd probably be, like, choking on it somehow. So I will just say a lot of things to your DM, so didn't want to overwhelm. Oh, thanks! Thanks, Saki. Yes, I know. I mentioned previously that because of my migraines, I literally couldn't see the screens. So I've been a little bad with responding to things. Then again, my mischiefs know. You'll hear from me like 6 to 7 business days. If you have issues with the con, that's fine, but attacking, harassing, and calling them words, yeah, to the talents are totally not okay. Yeah, that's the weird thing. I feel like people have gotten really like, is the proper terminology parasocial? I don't even think it's parasocial. I just think people are just so much more like bold online and vicious. Like, people are just more mean. And I don't know what it is about the world. Maybe they're just frustrated in their current environment, but it's just so much meaner than I remember. Does anybody else feel that way? It could just be me because I grew up and now I'm like way more in tune with this stuff. But I don't know. Feels weird to me. Let me make sure we get this here. And get this there. We want to make sure that this looks like beautiful shine. Let's see. Yeah, I think that would work. And then let's go ahead and go over with our good old accents. So with this, we're gonna go with the tone dot grid. Ew. Oh, okay, okay. It does look kind of cool, but we need to erase here. Let's see. Oh yeah, wait, hold up. We got something looking good right now. Personally, I don't support not safe for work anything. Oh boy, guys, you know, I almost took a turn that way. I almost did. Because a lot of my friends actually had a lot of not safe for work stuff. And I was gonna go down that route. I really was. Not safe for work creators are allowed to go to cons, especially if they do non-safe for work non-safe for work content. Yeah, they have sections for both. Yeah, it's just like, if it's not your cup of tea, then don't interact with it, right? That's just like what it feels like. The world be weird. The world be really, really weird. Maybe I'll have some pink here. And let's make sure we're getting down here. It's gonna look good. There we go. Just some coloring. I definitely think that we should have some. Let's see. I do think we should at least have some of this tone dot grid on the skin as well. Which, what is this? This is the hair. Honestly, maybe we should do the tone dot grid for the hair as well. Oops. There we go. Wait, I doxed you? Oh, wait, you said, oh, she picked me up for a con. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I am not anonymous? Wait. Oh my god! Guys, stop! You're scaring me! Y'all are scaring me! Let's see, Nema's VA is not safe for work creator, but clearly she's super talented. Yeah, man. That's the thing. I really don't understand people sometimes. I think they're just afraid of things that, like, people's successes in different spaces that they didn't know was possible. What do you mean I doxed you? But when? When did that happen? Did I? I have no recollection of this. I'm sweating. Are you like... Are you sure? Like, are you sure you're not just misremembering? Are you sure it was me and not somebody else? Like Zen? If you guys don't know how to read that, that's Nez backwards. So here's the skin. I think I definitely want the rosy cheekness to have a little bit of this. Oh! I did stalk you, but did I do it on stream? I don't think so. I don't think so. Imagine doxing someone and then not remembering. Crazy. Well, I mean, could have happened when I don't know, blacked out. Not on stream. Okay, then I didn't dox you, man. Oh my gosh. I just glowed up so hard. Do I admit? No. No, sir. I do not know this man. I do not know this mischief. What he claims is nothing but a lie. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, you keep saying doxing. I'll admit to stalking. Let's see. The Nezuyaki situation is insane. Y'all are busting my chops right now. Ooh, wait. We're cooking here. We got something warm. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Ooh, I like this. And then let's erase just slightly so it looks a little softer around the edges. And maybe just a little bit near the eyes. There you go. Look how cute Nez looks! I do think she should have her iconic lipstick though. Or a lip stonk. Let's see. Google Docky incoming? Guys, actually, sorry to disappoint, but there was actually going to be a Google Docky that would have went out. Now I feel like I can't share any really much, but there was like drama with a friend that I wanted to help out with. I don't believe ever actually came out. This looks so weird right now. She looks so weird. Guys, she's doxing too. She sent me Nezuyaki merch. Technically, I guess I have all y'all's addresses now that I think about it. That's actually insane for me. But there was gonna be some type of Google Docky. That looks fine. Yeah, that looks fine. So all of these colors are gonna be for the idol. What does the yum look like? Ah, she looks so cute. Idol speak? Okay. She looks so cute here though. Oh, I don't know. Nez, have you ever gotten your hair caught in sunglasses? Oh yeah, I ripped a chunk of my hair out because my sunglasses was attached to it. I don't know if it's because I don't know if I'm just strong like that, but I got really pissed off at my hair for not releasing me of my mortal coil, so let's see. So we can have this one. So we actually need to move this up to match the seam. Is that right? Yes. So if idol is here, maybe. Okay. But this does not look like the same thing. Where was the mouth? Wait, hold up. Guys, I think it got messed up. I was about to say forked up, but I think I actually just messed up some stuff. That's okay, I guess. It's a Mia. It's a mi amore. Because I think the hair is supposed to go up a bit, but it's okay. Is it the friend I'm thinking of? I will not have any comments. I was just gonna say, I have like... The thing is, I hold a lot of receipts for stuff. At least whenever you do business with me. Not like friends transactionally, but Like, it's just because I like doing bookkeeping. So for example, my schedule will have like, oh, I'm going to watch like Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu on Saturday at this time. Like, I typically put down when big events happen, if I'm hanging out with friends, if I'm doing any of that. So I'm just like, I have technically like timestamps and all of that, like just because I'm not like going to use that against people. I feel like that's scummy, but for this one specific moment, I was trying to piece together who was lying to me. And it was like, because it was all happening in friend groups, and given y'all have all come here in different times of my streaming career, I've had a lot of ins and outs with multiple VTuber groups, all of that jazz. My own friend groups and stuff. Honestly, there's probably like, if I didn't just dissipate my anger through gaming or anything else, like just privately, I probably would have had quite a few Google Docies about how much pain people have caused me. Yeah, my sunglasses ate my hair. Hey, Zaki. She's gonna keep receipts and held down bad. Zaki down bad for who? For who? You mean for your characters? Cause okay, come on. Let's face it. Anybody who is a creative is like low-key down bad for all of their creations. I think I need to make the mouth. Mouth. Make the mouth. Was I using this? Or was I using this? No, mechanical pencil. This is what I typically use. So I have a feeling I was using this pen. No, that's not like mechanical pencil enough. That's also not enough. What the helly? What was I using? Uh-oh. Why is it so opaque? That is not what I need. What was the... Oh god. What was the pen I was using before? Because this does not look like... Maybe the opacity is that just that good? I don't know anymore. Oh no. Let's see. Tooth, mouth. I guess that was an okay mouth. I get afraid I can't speak. I can't speak. I seriously can't speak today. I ain't afraid to say I'm down bad for Nez. Oh, Sob, you're so sweet. Scrubs, the official Star Wars Instagram page definitely posted paid reviews on their official Instagram page. Wait, seriously? Like it wasn't that good? I'm being forced to see The Mandalorian Friday. It has a 60% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I've never seen the series. I have seen the series, but I haven't seen all of the seasons, I think, of The Mandalorian. I think I stopped at some point. I think like I had one more season to go. I have no real desire to watch the whole thing before I see it with my parents, but it's like Star Wars is like one of my favorite things for my dad, so of course I'm gonna wanna... Oh, it was the pencil. Of course I'm gonna wanna watch it with my family. Especially because my dad sounded so excited on the phone. You know, I'm always gonna want to do that. Let's see. Do we want to make it... Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then, what is my ponder like? Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is take idle. I'm gonna hold this one. Can I paste it? Okay. Good. And I'm gonna make this a little transparent so I can move this in the way it's supposed to be. Okay, transparent. I need to move the head. So the hand just has to be made. My ears, my body, and my buns. Okay. I need to somehow cut this. Let's see. Nima, Varel, Zaya, Vela in my game, and then also some of my VTuber friends who have hot voices. Saki, I don't blame you though. Like, hot damn, you have fantastic VTuber friends with really hot voices. I do not blame you at all. I would probably be simping way harder than you. I mean, I don't want that to be like a battle between us, who can simp the hardest, but I do fangirl quite hard. Although, I don't know if my mischiefs have seen me, like, actually fangirl, like, the hardest I possibly could ever fangirl. Really don't know. Let's see, the ear is almost there. We're gonna apply the transformation for now. Let's see. Oh, okay, we got it. And the buns, are the buns okay? Oh yes. Okay, so the hand definitely still has to be here. We don't need that part, and we don't need this part. We do need the eyes. Because I need to clean that up. The face. Let's see. Let's see. Scrubs. I don't know how good it is, but the reviews give off major vibes that were forced. Oh, Papayaki excited for Mandu and Grogu's too cute. My mom gets dragged along. She's not like the biggest Star Wars fan, but it makes my dad happy. So we all want to watch Star Wars. I personally do like Star Wars. I used to be a big player of the MMO, old Star Wars Republic MMO game. I think I got through that game pretty well, but never to the very end. Oh, when we do our finishing of the demo, you'll find out how much I am down bad. Oh my god, Saki! You must go. Have a good night, Saki. I don't know. Actually, you're like 3 hours behind from me, right? So I would say have a good night. But you're probably eating din or something. So have a good dinner or whatever you're gonna be doing. Thank you for stopping by. I had a fantastic time. And let me go ahead and rice dish. Honestly, I'm pretty curious what you mean by your connections. Because like, just because I guess for a lot of people, they would consider me like an ancient fossil in like, streamer years, because what is it? It's not like my 6th year streaming or something. More than 6+ years. So I do know a lot of people who might be popular, but I don't actually like hang out with them, is what I mean. So, pretty interesting. Might yap to you about that later. But let us see. Let us see. If any of y'all are going to watch the Mandalorian series, you have to watch Ahsoka and the Book of Boba Fett as well. I heard the Book of Boba Fett's really good, and Ahsoka, like, I loved watching Clone Wars. I didn't actually get to finish all of it, so that is one sad thing. So, started streaming in 2013 or 2014, so I'm a youngin'. I'm saying, like, for people who have been doing it consistently, like, Key, have you been streaming pretty consistently? I don't want to tap you out of that. I'm just thinking, like, isn't it, like, Emaru have been streaming for, like, 10 years? Or, what's his name? Charlie, too? And do they count that as, like, oh, 10 years is, like, when they really started? Or, oh, okay, got you. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's remove the eyes. Where is the... Okay, we had these, which we can erase this. Let's see, that can be removed. These ones can also be removed. Alright, what is this? I don't see it. Ah. We can actually delete this, delete these, and then we can remove the eyes, it looks like. I would have loved to animate this, but that would have been a whole other issue for me. Let's see. And now there's only minimal things I need to fix here. Which, I mean, since it's a sketch, it doesn't really have to be that perfect. But this is good. This is good. Alright, so we're gonna need to fix this bang here. But the eyes can stay. And now... Ah, it's so cute! Took like an 8-year break, so technically I would say you didn't officially start until that year that you officially started. I know about Clone Wars by playing the Lego game based in the series. Ooh. You know, I never played any Lego Star Wars games. They're probably super hype. Let me make sure, let me make sure I color this in. So at least we have my stuff. And then, we do need the hands here, which I think we might as well color this in with the skin tone. So it can be actually readable, and fix the hand so it looks good. But as long as the hand is colored in, we'll be able to see the full product here. There we go. Almost there. Same, but I also watched the series years after playing the game. Been playing Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga recently. Oh, really? How many hours is that? Man, time flew by. Man, I really want to play, what is it? Tomodachi Life? really want to play Farm to Table as well. That is something I'm super interested in. There's a lot of people doing art right now. Oh, it's so good. Oh man, everybody has such pretty models. I cannot wait to actually get my model super slick, super operable. It's gonna make me feel so much in my skin. What's Farm to Table? It's basically like a, you know, like the card shop simulator that I was really obsessed with back in the day. It's like that. It's like the ale tavern game too, but it's like with cooking and ooh. Let me make sure if the hand's looking good enough here. So for example, you start your restaurant basically in the middle of nowhere, like in this corner of a forest. And you're trying to like harvest mushrooms and stuff to make some type of good like recipe or food for your customers to like. And I personally like that stuff a lot because it's incremental. You can make it your own, especially because I like sandboxy games. Yeah, basically like Tavern Simulator. Personally, I do like the medieval touch, which is why I like Tavern Simulator, but I don't know, I think that the game was actually made partially in AI, but don't quote me on that. I don't want to be just outright splaying that out. It's, I think the Farm to Table is somebody who just genuinely made a game that they wanted to make, and I wanted to just see, because it, again, I know we had that whole conversation, and by now I guess you guys know what type of stance that I have. It is a little bit of a gray one, but still, as a game dev, I love celebrating those who put in the hours, the work, and the toil. I mean, I'm a judge for game jams, after all, so let's see. Oh, the mic is popping? No! Okay, wait, hold on. Literally, my mic should not be popping. Like, it rarely pops? Are you sure? Are you sure? I feel like I see it every once in a while and it pisses me off. Raw rage. Ness's ponder face is so cute. I also might refactor this into, what is it? Into Rhythmic Radiance. I think would probably look pretty cute. I definitely feel like the nails also have to get a little bit better, so. Let's add a little bit more to the sketchy vibe. Let's try this. Okay. Now we're cooking, guys. We're cleaning up some of the really hardened edges here to make it look more like a hand. It looks more like a polished hand, right? Even though we got shaky, kind of like weird shadows and stuff, I think it looks pretty good. Oh, there we go. Already got the radiance part? I know. I like this. I like it a lot. I just feel like it gives a little bit more oomph to my character. Is it a little distracting to y'all? Maybe I need to put down the, how bright it is. Alright, let's make sure this gets through. Alright, this is good, I think. Yeah! Farm to Table has 92% positive reviews. The hand is giving panty stocking vibes. That's what I love! I love it! I love farming. I love to farm. Love to farm. Then again, y'all are gonna be excited for Friday because we actually have a collab, which basically is with Storm and Hell, and we actually have an indie game that wanted me to showcase their game. It has very limited reviews, and which is why I wanted to playtest it. I think it's kind of like a rage-inducing game, and I thought it would be fun. It's kind of like Just Chained Together. So hopefully y'all would like that. Idiot sandwich! James, it's good to see you. How you feeling? I keep hearing the notifications going off. We're currently trying to fix up the colors here for my little ponder face. Technically, Nez has like mismatching nail colors. I wonder if that's gonna bother people. There you go. Did you guys know that? Oh, technically I also have to draw some accents because... Ooh, Nez does have those accents. So... Oh. As usual, not happy, not sad. Or I hope that's, I guess, the usual. I don't know if you actually have any... Okay. This is looking good. There we go. And then we're gonna need to do a little bit of action. The colors here. A triangle. Actually, I think the triangle has to face this way. So it actually looks a little different. It just looks so silly. Neutral or sad as usual? Oh, no, I reject you being sad. Can I do that? Can I reject you being sad? Cause you're here. You should at least feel resacked. Oh god, I can't speak today. You should at least feel relaxed. Gosh, you know, I really do blame work. It's been sapping any of my actual intellectual brain cells. I guess you're not sad anymore. Neutral is at least a little better, no? Yeah, bouquet. If I had the ability to take people's sadness away, would you guys take it? Like, if you guys came here? Okay, I actually have a question. If Nez had the ability to take your pain or the sadness away, but in return, she would need to have to deal with it herself, would you do that? Like, it has to be a transactional, like, consensual transaction. of giving me your pain. Let's see. No, you take it. Oh, stop. Nope. Isn't that the plot of We Happy Few? Is it? Oh, I don't know. No, because you've played Hogwarts. Wait, is this in games right now? Wait, shut the front door. Actually? That's actually kind of cool. Okay, well, that doesn't happen in Nez's universe. Technically, there is a way for us to take care of your pain and your anguish, but it's basically through a drug. A medication. So, not necessarily Nez's doing. Let's see. Routine of a healer? We Have a Few it is. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen that game in a really long time, so makes me happy that people were mentioning it. Like, what is it? Hello Neighbor was a really big thing, and then they kind of went off the charts, right? They kind of went for cash grab route, I think. But it was a really cool concept. There we go. That looks good. Now let me fix up Nez's skin, because this is the lip stonk. We can, is this a blush? Alright, so let's get this color first. We're gonna remove the blush. And we're gonna need to make a dollop somewhere. Like, I don't know, maybe like right there. And what else is here? So this is a darker color, which we're gonna need to make another dollop there. And is this, aha. Okay. So what we need to do is remove that. We need to erase certain portions of this so it looks okay. There we go. Wasn't We Happy Few more of a sandbox game? I think it had elements of a story, but it wasn't like quite there yet. And it took a little bit of time in development, so I am not entirely sure or privy to that matter, but yeah, I remember We Happy Few. It was a good game though. I really liked it, or the premise at least. Okay, so this, we can erase a little bit. We're gonna add yet another, so I could put some shadows here. Let's see. Okay, good. Little shadows. Oh, I don't think it was open world. Was it procedurally generated? Does anybody know? I think I need the darker color now to do this. Oh, the music! The musica! Let's try this jazz music. Procedural up, procedural. Oh, that's kind of fire. What is that? Oh, is it a duck? Here. We can have this song. Alright. This is gonna help. It's gonna help a lot. So let's go ahead and add in the little rosy cheekedness. And we'll just slightly blur them out. And then we'll add yet another section of it. Oops. I do really want to binge watch an anime that I just, what was it? Is it like I was level 99? I'm a level 99 like something wizard. And people think I'm a demon lord. Like, I've been really interested in, isekais, like feel-good, web comics to read. I don't know if you guys are big readers, but recently I've been on my arc to do so. So, I don't know. I've just been like super into it. I shouldn't be. I was so sad. One of the reading websites actually got sniped. As in, it's no longer available, got shut down, I think. Which, again, like, pirating content is technically bad, but also, if you don't got the money, then you don't got the money. But what kept me up at 6 a.m.? Okay, the one that kept me up at 6 a.m., let me actually read this. I have it on my phone. I gotta open it up. Oop, that's my workout regimen. Let's see. The one that I have been reading. Hold on. I need to scroll up to see. Is. Ooh, sorry. The guy's too beautiful. The guy's too beautiful. I have a lot of boys love stuff, but this one specifically is a villainous one. The regretful villainess is happily divorced. The regretful villainess is happily divorced. And apparently, I think it's already done. Or, no, is it ongoing? I don't know if it is. Every Sunday? Okay, no, it's not yet done. So, the heart skipped a beat. I know, I'm no better than a man. I'm no better than a man. I mean, I used to be as degenerate as my sister. I feel like I keep slandering my sister. I really love her. It's just, I used to play a lot of otome games. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like story-based, like text-based adventures for men that you like. Like, you go through stories with them. Like, one was like a ninja love story. Another one was like a spy story, any of that stuff. So you can like download these games and you should be able to like read a chapter every day for free, but you can actually pay tickets to be like, you know, read all of the chapters and fast forward and unlock stuff. You can even like pay for items to get like the exclusive arts or like the moments with your bias. So, and bias, if you guys are not familiar with that term, is basically like who you like, who you want to get with. And sometimes you like get endings where you're like, damn, I didn't get the ending that you wanted, where you like make love under the skylight moon or something. This was all like a teenage stuff, but Love in Deep Space goes deeper than that. Like, it has a full-blown like hack and slash fighting arena. You can also make your own house. You could decorate yourself. There's like different boy personas and also interactive stories. So like, my sister had to choose the steamiest one, where I'm locked in a cage with this man that basically is in heat. And I'm screaming my ass off because like the camera angles, I shit you not, is the scariest thing. Basically, this man, I forget if his name is Zane, he's got silver hair. My sister knows I have a weakness to silver-haired men. And this man, obviously, taller than me by like a head and a half. And he's built. He's got this really skimpy outfit on. Low-key looks like a stripper, but it's okay. And, it's just like, it's not even a top. It's basically like a cardigan, but like K-pop idol cardigan where it's skin tight on his arms as if he wasn't gonna be able to move, but no shirt, just full nips, okay? And I have to tell you, like, okay, I was liking what I was seeing, but also, I don't know you like that. First of all, why am I trapped in this bird cage with you? Second of all, why are you grunting as if you're like in pain? Are you like a dog? Do you need help? Also, thirdly, why are you chained to the wall? And apparently, I'm like a dominatrix. I did not know I was acting out in this chapter, okay? And I walk up and it's a first person POV and I like tilt his head back and I have like these voice lines that I don't even think is me. It's basically like, you've been a bad boy. And I'm like, whoa, what am I doing right now? And I'm supposed to be teasing this man where like my OC's arms are basically like just grazing upon his body and I'm shivering because I'm like, what am I doing to this man? I feel like I'm violating him in every which way. Like, how many amendments should I be speaking to him right now? But I feel dirty. This man breaks out of his shackles, pins me to the ground, and I'm just seeing straight nip and then his face, and then he tries to go in for a kiss with a growl. He's like, huh, and I'm like, ah! Like I'm screaming. I throw the iPad in the air. Obviously, we're on my sister's bed. She's cackling and holding her stomach because I cannot take it. My face is red and I'm like, she's like, no, what are you doing? You're gonna like lose the game. And obviously, as a gamer, I just like had to lock in. So I grabbed that iPad, realizing he's about to kiss me and I'm supposed to like furiously tap on this iPad to push him away, to be like, no, I don't want your kisses. No, you're too, like, you're not allowed to touch me. And I know you guys can't see me. I'm like throwing my hands up in the air. I'll need to probably recite this another time. But my sister, I still say, that was one of the spiciest chapters. She decided to drop me in with a man I did not have, with a man, a fictional man I did not have any connection to. At least for Otome games, they're like building you up. You get to choose who you like. Like, oh my god, the blonde boy, like, he's a softie for like animals, so I kind of like him that way. Like, I had no idea what this man was except for a grunting beast in the cage with no shirt, or not even half a shirt, maybe 1/8 of a shirt. I think my sister is down bad. Definitely down bad. Actually crazy. But you know what? Can't judge too hard because that was low-key me a couple years ago. My bad. I had to share it with you guys. I do want to play Tomodachi Life, but the thing is, I don't have it's only available on the Switch too, no? At least I think so. I think so. Me think so. Let's see. She did. Let's see. I'd be fine with one woman. Are you wait. I did not see the top part. Listen, if I die and get sent to another world, there better be a bunch of hot elf women who will love me unconditionally. You should definitely go watch, what was it? I think was it Farming in Another World? And he got dropped into like a level 99, like the deadliest forest ever. And he built a society, and it was just such a good, feel-good show. I'll need to send it to you though, James. I think you'll like it. You could like be the man who is the lead is basically like super plain Jane, so you could like fit yourself as a self-insert in that. I am passionate about sharing it to you because it's burned in my brain as a memory. It's on the Switch 1? Wait a minute. Yes! Wait, okay, hold on. Maybe I have my capture card. I could be able to... Wow, you're really good at making faces! Wait, please share that with the community. I would love to see what happens to me as a Tomodachi me. I've never actually been able to play like Tomodachi Life. I was never like a part of that crowd, and I feel like I really missed out. So I could like live vicariously through people. So. Oh, yep, Switch 2 or Switch 1? Because I do have a Switch. Oh. The thing is, I didn't want to buy a second Switch. I guess it's Poketopia on Switch 2? I don't know if it's an exclusive or anything like that. Sounds like Top Dungeon Farmer. It might be. I'm not too familiar. I'm sorry, I got really loud. It's like, oh, it's 11 already. I was not expecting it to take this long. I haven't even finished one of these. I need a full day that I'm streaming about art, and I have to not get distracted. Like, given I could talk to you guys, I know I do take longer, but like at least I'm with you guys and yapping. You know what I mean? Ah, makes me sad. I just want to show you guys all the art I could do, and you guys could be proud of me. Let's see. Let's make sure the wings are winging the way they're supposed to. And then... Alright, we got it winging. We got it winging. Poketopia, Switch 2. Oh, what channel? You could do it in either media or even just general. Because it's like, I'm actually seeing this in stream, so others might want to see it too. Like, unless you want to make it, you could do both. Because if you put it in media, you can update it if there's something crazy that happens. I'll follow the thread, because I'm really curious to see what happens in Tomodachi Life. So, like, what are you supposed to do in Tomodachi Life? Do you just, like, watch people do stuff? Like, do you actually take care or, like, build the island? Do you make any money? Genuinely curious, because I have never really played. Man, I don't want to go work tomorrow. An early meeting, too. Guess that's okay, though. There you go. And let's just make some lines to make it look a little bit better. Nice. And then we do need to add a little bit more skin color here. The darker skin color, so it at least looks like an eye. There you go. Eye line. Poketopia is a location in Pokemon Battle Revolution. Is it? Oh, it's Pokopia. Pokopia. Oh, you're always proud of me, Sob. Stop it. Thank you. So why isn't anybody seeing media? I wonder if people are just hiding it? Or maybe it's just hidden on default. People have been having issues with that. I think my eye is also doing something weird here. Let me fix... Yeah, I need one more... Let's see... Yeah, let's get one more here. We'll probably balance it out. There you go. Maybe. That one's thicker than the other. I could tell. That makes me a little sad. So your girl needs to thin it out somehow. Is that better? A little better. This is like still really thick. I still want to watch Castlevania. I haven't finished the whole thing. But honestly, I just want to hear the cute adventures of Vlad and his wife. Like just how they fall in love. I'm a little bit of a... I've been in my arc of just wanting to have feel-good animes and stuff. Animations, you name it. Anything like that. There you go. And then lastly, let's make sure it wraps itself. So let's go ahead and... Oops. Add in a pencil here. There you go. Looks good. You sit and watch like James said, but you also build stuff? What do I build? What are you saying? Like, I build things? Oh, I'll try to. I'll try to kick that beating's ass. So, I just need to color the thingy, and this is gonna look pretty good, at least. Idle. Then we got the ponder. And then the ponder speak will be really cute. I think so anyway. Oh, it's adorable! Oh, you build houses and you watch. Okay. I see what you mean. Okay. That's actually a really interesting play style. Let's see. Oh. Well, it did just turn 11 p.m. I am gonna save this real quick. Let me just double check what I wanted. These ones for expressions. We wanted to do some type of rating meter. That is so cute. That's so cool. Intro icon. Oh, like a cheese taste test. That's so cute. That's so cute. I also need to make some type of nest image for mischiefs because I want to make sure my nest my nest redeem will work. Oh well. We're gonna save here, and before we actually log off, I wanna open Cubism editor because I want you guys to see. I haven't made really that much work on it, but I want to see if new versions available, of course. I mean, I haven't opened this in a really long time, so I imagine so. Open recent files. I mean, you guys have seen this. I can't remember the last thing that I've done on this model, and that makes me a little sad. I might just need to sit down and painfully, like, break out every single asset. I really hope, like, my legs look a little weird, but that's okay. I liked my other stance better. Obviously, it would be harder for me to rig it that way, the hips way and whatnot. I mean, the other one wasn't bad. I'm just realizing how long my middle is, and then the arms and everything coming out in 2029. I know, right? That's the sad thing. Let's see. Okay, I think I should be able to do physics settings. Oh, you guys can't see that. Let me hide this so you guys can see the desktop. Hopefully So she is breathing and looking. I just wish I could use my the art piece that I did with the. So she is moving. Oh gosh, you guys can't see me because of the arm. Let me remove these real quick. There we go. And my model. I mean, you guys are gonna see me shrink myself real tiny right now. The legs look disproportionate. You mean like because it's super long, or are you talking about her thigh to... It's because she's actually on her tippy toes. That's her heel. And then this is the ankle. And it looks really thick because of it. And the thing is, she's supposed to be able to change her legs. So I'm actually not that upset at this. I just want to make sure that the thummies do look a little weird because of the shading on it. But hopefully I can make it look a little bit better. Oops, 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 oops. Let's see. Oh, no. She is very much like 90% leg and like, why can I not move anywhere? Oh, there you go. Her head angles, like this looks pretty flat. I definitely want to work on it. Oh man, her face is like distorting every which way. Although this is not too bad. Chun-Li coded. We love that. So the eyes are distorting at some rate. I was really proud of the nose at least. Yeah, there is like a little bit of line work that I'm seeing. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, the line work I need to fix there so it doesn't look super weird. I do want to work on that. That looks kind of okay. Her mouth isn't the worst. I also, okay, technically I know how to rig the ears. I really want to rig the ears. That's the one thing I really want to do. But first I need to make sure the hair goes fine. Like if the head is rigged fine, then the body will be fine. I mean, I can rig the body. You know what? Maybe that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'll be out of order. I just want a rig. I just want a rig. The thing is, I think everybody rigs from the head and then down. So I'm like really nervous that it's just not gonna work the way I need it to. And the eyelash jiggle works really well on this one eye, but I need to transform it to the other as well. Also, I have this like little white speck, and apparently I can make it like do some crazy effects. So I'm just hoping wanted to say her body, but mouth form, mouth open. It does look kind of silly. Smile. The nose scrunching is kind of crazy. Okay, if the mouth is open, what about the jaw open though? Where's the, oh, this is the jaw. Oh, it's this one. So wait, are these just not connected? So, oh, that makes sense. So mouth form. Ah, she has no teeth. Oh, that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. She looked like she had no teeth. Kind of silly. Mouth open. I feel like she looks way taller than usual. It is what it is. I'm keeping this open because Mrs. Gums. Oh, stop. I think I've been trying to rig the head for a while. I might end up just doing the body and seeing what happens, to be honest. But I have to go to sleep. You know what? I have to do something. I have to be able to like finish this in like a week. Somebody should just challenge me. Maybe it just has to be like a day. I'll probably die and I'll probably be sad, but it's okay. I just have to get it done. A month? Oh, for sure. But like, I have so many things to do. I have so many things to do. I just have to like, maybe every stream is exclusively this. James, are you testing me? Are you telling me I can't do this? I mean, at least not healthily. Eventually, I'm glowing. But I'm gonna change back to the game shop one because I think it looks cool. You're being realistic. Oh, I'm sure, James. I'm sure. But are you challenging me? Because your girl's about to have her period, and I am willing to take that challenge. You know, actually, super funny. My emotions have been hitting me today. Like, I was just sad just to be sad for whatever reason. And I don't like normally being sad. Either way. Join the dungeon raid for Tangia. For whatever reason, I still can't hear. But this will be the last one as I find someone to raid. There is a lot of people. We got Wet playing, Rainbow Six, which I haven't played in a really long time, to be honest. It's really cool to see. Let's see. Oh man. I wonder if is Wet really good? I have a feeling he's probably really good at it. Let's see. There is... Oh man, Chainsaw Roll is playing Tomodachi Life. Let's see... Oh, Palia. Oh, I love Palia. I might want to play that soon too. There is Tiamato. Slightly moist... What is this? Slightly moist milk bread. More mouse tracked shenanigans. Oh, it's art. Gotcha. What cute art too. I thought it was something different. I was misreading it, but Sean has... What is it? Looks like Super Mario. Oh, Rice Kings. I haven't seen her on in a long time. It's like Tomodachi Life. I don't know who I want to rein into. Anybody have any suggestions? Oh! Did the rage stop? Wait, hold on. Did I accidentally exit it out? I hope not. Or did it just finish? I hope it did just finish. Oh, gosh. But I guess let's raid. Let's raid. DC Joe 16. Sure, let's see. DC Joe 16. Playing Minecraft. Oh, yes! Let's go ahead and let's raid them. Oh, that's really sick. I guess they have a lot of mods on too. And they're deep underground. Okay, good stuff. Oh, Scrub, sorry. Rosie beat you to it. Next time, we'll raid into Momo then. Oh, that's so sick though. Thank you so much for the head pads, guys. I appreciate you being around. I really want to... Gosh, there's just so much I want to do, but I'm blocked by all of these unfinished projects. I need to do it. But thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you all sharing the mischief love and the time to yap away with me, as well as do some art. Now, without further ado, with all the love and hugs in the world, XOXO, Nezu loves you, and please, my dear mischiefs, stay cheesy, and I hope to see you guys in the next stream, which will be this Friday, which is a collab stream with Hellfire and Storm. And we are going to be playing, I believe is it Save the King? Carry the King? Oh my gosh, I can't even remember. You'll see the notification go live on Friday, but it is a new indie game that just recently came out, I believe a couple weeks ago. So, see you there! That was a really janky ending. I didn't actually get to finish it. Oh well.